moisture and texture. So I want you to stick out your tongue, sir. Okay. Then, i-kuan siya, sir, ipataas, sir, ipasulod ka lang. I'm going to touch the part, sa taas ng part, okay. Okay, down, relax. So, I already did. I already checked your Wharton's duct. So, there was no lesions and any sign of tenderness present. Then, I want you to stick out your tongue, sir, again, because I'm going to palpate the tongue for any lesions. Okay, very good. And then next is we're going to test the cranial nerve 9 and cranial nerve 10. So, I want you to, sir, so to push this tongue blade away, sir. So, mangusog ka, sir, nga imo ni siya imo ni siya i-force, sir. So, you're going to press imo ni siya kanang konsay mo dili imo siya tuklodon, okay? Yes, sir, tuklod ka, sir. Okay, very good. Now, sir, we're going to assess your cranial nerve 7 and your cranial nerve 9. So, I want you to close your eyes, sir, and identify what flavor is. I'm giving it, I'm tasting it for you, okay? Close your eyes, sir. Okay, stick out your tongue. So, unsa man na, sir? So, okay, very good. Close lang gyapon imong eyes, sir. Now, I want you to taste this one. Unsa man na, sir?
Lemon.
Okay, very good. Yan na, sir. You can open your mouth. Open your eyes. So, next is we're going to test, we're going to assess your neck. So I'm going to inspect your neck for appearance, lesions, for masses and tenderness or swelling, so asymmetry. Yes, sir. So ako lang inspect, sir, ha? Pero ako gyapon sa i-palpate so that we can see if bakay ka ng mga bukol sa imong neck. Okay? Okay. I want you to look at that way, sir. I want you to look this way, sir. Okay. And then we're going to test the range of motion of your neck. Now, sir, is I want you to we're going to test range of motion. So, magtanaw ka sa left, sa right, then up, then down, okay? So, una, sir, sa right. Tanaw dito, sir. Lingi, sir. Ilingi dito, sir. Then, dito sa left. Then, hyperextend. Tanaw sa taas. Tanaw sa ubos. Okay, very good. Then, I'm going to palpate the preauricular, postauricular, tonsillar, and submandibular, and also submental nodes. Okay. Then I'm going to palpate your trachea. So I want you to relax, sir, while I'll palpate your trachea. So next, sir, is we're going to palpate your thyroid gland for size, irregularity, and masses. Okay. Okay, then we're going to auscultate and enlarge thyroid for Boots. Normal breath lang, sir. Okay. Then next is we're going to palpate your carotid arteries and auscultate for Boots also. So I will be checking that. Okay. Then moving on to the arms, hands, and fingers. So I'm going to inspect your upper extremities for the overall skin coloration, texture, moisture, and then we're going to check for masses and any lesions. Okay, sir. Now I want you to relax now, sir, while I check your arms. Okay, how about your fingers, sir? Because, sir. Okay. Then we're going to test function of your cranial nerve 11, spinal by shoulder shrug and turning head against resistance. So now, sir, is I want you to take off your shirt, sir. So I'm also going to check for skin coloration of your back. So ay sa pagsandig, sir. Okay. Yeah, sir. Okay, now, sir, is I want you to shrug your shoulder, sir. So may pagahi. Okay. So I want you to resist my resistance, sir. So i-maintain lang nga position, sir, where I'll try to push down. Okay.
Okay, nice.
Okay. Okay, very good. Now I want you to look that way, sir, with force while I'll put some resistance, sir. Okay, mali ka dito, sir, tapos mangusog ka, okay?
Okay, nice.
Sige, giling dito, sir, pangusog. Okay, sa pikas. Okay, lingi. Okay, very good. Then I'm going to palpate your shoulders and arms for tenderness, swelling, and temperature. Okay, sir. Sir. I want you to look that way, sir, into sa pinakilid, sir. Okay. Sir, balikin ko lang, sir. Okay. The next is we're going to assess the epithelial lymph nodes. Okay, we're going to assess epithelial lymph nodes. sa pika, sir. Sir. Okay. So next, sir, is we're going to test a range of motion of your elbows. So I want you to copy me, sir. So ana, sir. Then ana. Balik. Ana po, sir. Balik. Okay. Okay. Good. Also, sir, again, sir, we're going to test the range of motion of your elbows. Now, I want you, sir, to put your fingers, hands like this. Then, try to pull up while I put some resistance, okay? Sige, sir. Bira, sir. Okay, very good. Now, I want you to maintain, ana, sir. Tapos, while I'll try to put some resistance, imupog yan, sir, ha? Okay. Okay. Okay, very good. The next, sir, is we're going to palpate the brachial, ulnar, and radial pulse. So first is the brachial pulse. So I'm going to check it bilaterally, sir. Sir, I want you to relax some, sir. Okay, I'm checking for the strength of your pulse as well as the your pulse rate. So it is symmetric. So let's go to the radial pulse. So the pulse is symmetric with the 2 plus strength. Then we're going to check for the ulnar pulse. Okay. Okay. That is normal, sir. Now we're going to test the range of motion of your wrist. Now, sir, is I want you to copy me. Okay. Then I want you to move your hand like this. Kanang isabay gid ni kani, sir, kaning maapil ng wrist. Then up to the left, the right. Okay, sir, you do it on your own. Sige, sir, up, down, up, left, right. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to inspect your palms and palpate for temperature. So I want you to relax, sir. Tapos yan na lang ang combat mo, sir. Okay. I want you to hold me, sir. Okay, I'm checking for temperature. Okay. So I want you to give me your palm. I'm going to inspect your palm. Your other palm, sir. Okay, very good. Now we're going to test the range of motion of your fingers. So I want you to so now, sir, I want you to copy me again, sir. So I want you to spread your fingers apart like that, sir. Okay. So I'm checking for abduction. Also, sir. Then I want you to bend your fingers down and then up again, sir. Okay? Sige, i-wide lang, sir. Yan na, sir. Up, left, right. Okay, now I want you to clench your fist. Sir. Yan na, tapos open. Clench, open. Okay, very good. Now I want you to copy me, sir, like this. Touch your small finger. Okay, try to hold that, sir, ha? I'll try to hold it. Okay, very good. Now we're going to use a reflex hammer to test your biceps, triceps, and brachioradialis reflexes. So first we're going to check your biceps. So assuming that this is a reflex hammer, so we're going to check for the biceps. So now, sir, we're going to check for the biceps reflex. Okay, sir. I want you to put your arms nasa ay lang sir, relax lang, sir. Okay. Okay, the other hand. Okay. Now, consider me. Okay. Now for the triceps, I want you to raise your there. Okay. I'm doing there. Okay. Now we're going to test rapid alternating movements of hands. So I want you to copy me, sir. So I want you to uh to copy me, sir. Okay. Sige, sir. Dapat magkapaspas-pas pa siya. Sige, sir. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, do it on your own. Dapat magkapaspas pa siya. Okay, very good. Stop. Then next is, sir, is I want you to touch your thumb with all your fingers. So, paano, sir? Like balik, sir. Okay. Okay, sir. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, very good. Now, sir, is we're going to test for sensation. Now, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to tell me if you can feel the touch whenever I touch you with something, okay? So, mayon kag na kay ma-feel, sir. Tapos imitudlo kung asan na akong gi-touch, sir, ha?
Okay, nurse.
Imo pag ako na-touch mo, mumata ka tapos imitudlo, okay?
Okay, nurse.
Then close your eyes. Asa mo dapit? Okay, close your eyes again. Now, dapit. May kag kuan, sir, may kag now kung ma-feel na nimo kuan.
Okay, nurse.
Okay, close your eyes.
Wala, nurse.
Asa dapit. Okay, close your eyes. Dapit. Okay, now close your eyes again. Now I want you to we're going to evaluate the sensitivity of position of fingers. Now I want you to identify what this object is and to test for stereognosis. So give me your hand, sir. Now I want you to tell me what this thing, sir. What this thing is. Okay, clench, sir. Feel it. Come on, sir.
Joints.
Okay, very good. And remain your. How about this one, sir?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Now, sir, is I want you to tell me what number I wrote. So in that we're going to assess the graphesthesia. So So close your eyes, sir, again. I want you to tell me, sir, if uh, what number I wrote in your hand, okay? Close your eyes. Okay. On the other hand,
9.
okay. Now moving on to the posterior and lateral chest, we're going to inspect configuration and shape of your scapulae and chest wall. So I want you to look at that way, sir. I want you to sit bend your back. Okay, relax now, sir. Chest out. Okay, we're going to inspect your scapulae, chest wall. Okay. Balik na, sir. Now I'm going to note use of accessory muscles when breathing and related to posture. Now I want you to normal breath lang, sir. Yes, sa pagsandig, sir. Sige, normal breath. Okay. Okay, very good. Then I'm going to palpate for tenderness, sensation, crepitus, masses, lesions, and primitus. Okay, I'm going to palpate. So I'm looking for any masses, any primitus, and for tenderness. Okay. Okay, very good. I'm going to evaluate chest expansions levels of T9 or T10. Now I want you to inhale, sir. Deeply, sir. Dapat pinataas niyo. Inhale. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Sir. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to percuss for tone at posterior intercostal spaces, and I'm going to compare it bilaterally. Okay. Okay, now we're going to determine the hemorrhagic excursion. So, I want you to inhale deeply, sir. Tapos i-hold mo, sir, ha? Okay, sige, inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Okay, sir, again, inhale. Exhale. Okay. So next is we're going to auscultate for breath sounds, adventitious sounds, and voice sounds. So I want you to sit here, sir. Kita na ka dito, sir. Then I want you to say i-prolong mo, sir. Okay, again. Okay, sir, now I want you to say 1, 2, 3. Tapos ibalik-balik. Okay?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Hindi lang, sir. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 1.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, now I want you to say 99.
99.
Again.
99.
Again. Again.
99.
Okay.
3.
Again, sir, I want you to whisper 1, 2, 3, sir. I-whisper na po ni mo yung okay? Sir, sige, i-whisper. Okay, again. Again. Okay. Now we're going to test for 2-point discrimination on your back. So, karon sir is, I want you to tell me if duha ba ka point ang na-touch sir or isa lang, okay? Tingnan sa likod sir. Okay, sir. Now, nakabok sir.
1.
Okay, how about now?
Two.
How about now?
1.
What now?
1.
What now?
1.
Okay. Now is I want you to lean forward and exhale so that we can listen over the apex of left sternal border of your heart. So mo lean ka sir, mo lean forward ka, mo pinadungo, ana lang sir, ana sir. Tapos inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay. Then moving on to the anterior chest is we're going to inspect anterior posterior diameter of chest, slope of ribs, and color of chest. So we're going to inspect the anterior posterior diameter of chest, slope of ribs, and color of chest. So, sir, di ano ka sir, kaya ako nang inspect. Sir, magtuto, straight lang sir. Okay. Now, I want you to normal breath lang, sir. Normal breath. Okay, sir. Okay, so I'm noting for rate, rhythm, and depth. Okay. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to observe for intercostal spaces for bulging or retractions and use of accessory muscle. Sige sir, normal breath. Okay. And I'm going to palpate for tenderness, sensation, masses, lesions, and firmitus and anterior chest expansion. Okay sir, normal breath.
Lime! Ka!
Okay. Then we're going to auscultate for breath sounds. adventitious sounds and voice sounds. Okay, sir. In on the breath. I want you to say 99, sir.
99,
Okay, again.
99,
Again.
99,
Again.
99.
Okay. Now we're going to percuss for tone at emphasis about above clavicles. Here I'm going to percuss. No breath. Okay. Then, I want you to tell me, sir, if wala kayo ma-feel nga sakit, sir, ah. Just tell me, sir, if masakitan na ka. Now we're going to inspect your heart for apical impulse. So, I want you to lay down, sir. Then, I want you to lay down by in your left side, sir. Left side. So, we're going to check for your apical impulse. But first, we're going to inspect the palpate for apical impulse. Okay, sir. Give them a breath. So, I'm going to palpate the apex, sir, okay? Okay, so here is your heartbeat. And I'm going to auscultate to hear for the apical impulse. So in this, we're going to auscultate for the aortic area, pulmonic area, Erb's point, tricuspid area, and the mitral area, which is the apex for the heart. So I already had my patient lie on the left side in order to listen for the apex of the heart. Okay, sir, relax na, sir. Then moving on to the abdomen, we're going to inspect for the overall skin color, location, contour, and color of umbilicus, as well as the symmetry and contour of the abdomen. So now, sir, is I want you to take your shirt on na, sir. Isuot na, sir, balik, sir. Then we're going to, I'm going to drape you, sir, for the checking of the abdomen. Okay, yes, sir. So I'm inspecting for skin coloration. So there is no lesions and color close. There's brown. Then I'm going to auscultate for vowel sounds, vascular sounds, and friction rubs. Okay. And I'm going to percuss for tone, which for the liver and the spleen. So start with the liver. Then for the spleen. Okay. Then next is I'm going to lightly palpate for abdominal reflex, which is I'm going to palpate the four quadrants of your abdomen. So we're going to start at the left lower quadrant, quadrant, then on the left upper quadrant, then on the left lower quadrant, and then we're going to deeply palpate the four quadrants of the abdomen, the aorta, liver, spleen, and kidneys. Okay? I want you to tell me, sir, if masakitan ka, sir, ha? Okay. 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 Okay, sir. I want you to sit down, sir. Then, moving on to the legs and feet and toes. So now I'm going to inspect for the lower extremities for overall coloration. Now I want you to sit here, sir. Okay, I'm going to inspect your legs and feet for skin coloration, tenderness, and any lesions. Okay. Now I want you to stand, sir. Then look that way, sir, so that we can check for any varicosities. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay, sit down, sir. Then I'm going to observe the muscles of the legs and feet. Okay. And at the same time, I'm noting for hair distribution. And now we're going to I'm going to palpate your joints and hips, and we're going to test the range of motion of those, and at the same time I'm going to palpate for femoral pulse. So again, sir, is so now, sir, is I want you to stand again, sir, so that we can test for the range of motion. Okay, sir, but we're going to palpate your hips, sir. Now, sir, is I want you to raise your left leg, sir. Raise, yan na. Okay. Down. Then on the other leg. Okay. Down. Okay. Sit down, sir. I'm going to palpate your femoral pulse. Okay. Then we're going to palpate for edema, skin temperature, muscle size, and tones of legs and feet. Looking for the temperature. So there is no edema. Okay. Then I'm going to palpate the ankles and assess the dorsalis pedis and posterior pulses. So and the other feet, sir. So now, sir, is I want you to relax now, sir. So i-answer ilang natin natin ear. Okay. And the other feet. Okay. Then we're going to assess for the capillary refill. Okay, the bloods return. Your nails are pink. Normal. Okay. Now we're going to test the sensation for dull and sharp sensation again, sir. So I want you to close your eyes, sir. Then tell me if sharp, basha, or dull, and point where I tested or point this option. Okay.
Okay, nice.
Ano, sir?
Sharp.
Where? Okay. Close your eyes.
Dull.
Where? Okay. Close your eyes.
Sharp.
Where? Okay. Close your eyes.
Dull.
Where? Okay. Close your eyes. Where? Okay. Very good. Now we're going to test for with reflex hammer the patellar reflexes, Achilles, and plantar reflexes. So this is a tuning. This is the reflex hammer. Okay, sir, we're going to test here. Okay, and the other feet. Very good. Now we're going to test for the Achilles. Okay, and the other feet. Okay, and we're going to test for the plantar reflex. Okay. Okay. Then we're going to perform the special test position change for arterial insufficiency. Now I want you to lay down, sir. Sir, I'm going to adjust the AP, sir. Now, sir, is I want you to relax, sir, tapos i-remain nimo og anong imot el, sir, ha? Sir, i-hold siya. Okay, down. Get your feet, the leg. Okay, down. Then we're going to perform special test, a manual compression test. Okay. Then we're going to test for the bulge knee test. Okay. Now for the ballotment test. Okay. Okay. Now for the McMurray's test. Pause Almar. So mag-una ta sa imong left, sir. Sir, I want you to bend your knees. Tapos relax ang imong feet, sir, ha? Okay, and the other leg. Okay. Okay, flex imong knee, sir. Okay. Now I want you to sit, stand, sir, for the Trendelenburg test. Stand, sir. I want you to look at that way. Then flex your knee, sir. Pataas nimo, sir. Ang imong left. Sige, sir, taas. Sige. Sa right na pod. Okay. Sit down. Then moving on to the musculoskeletal and neurologic system. So I'm going to observe spinal curvature and check for scoliosis. So I want you to take off your clothes again, sir. Your shirt, sir. Then I want you to stand, sir. Then look at that way, sir. Then I want you to bend over, sir. Okay, sir. Ubo, sir, you try to touch your sir, touch your feet. Okay, balik. Then I want you to lean to the left. Okay, then for the right. Okay, then to the back, sir. Okay, very good. Okay. Then I want you to walk, sir. Sige, sir, lakaw. Tapos pinatiyok din, sir. Sige, padong dire. Sige. Very good. Again. Okay. Balik dire, sir. Okay, now, sir, is I want you to walk with your heels, sir. So, magkinto ka, sir. Sige, sir. Padong dito. Sige. Sige, pabalik. Now, I want you to, with your heels na po, sir. So, gaina, sir, with your toes dito, sir. So, karon with your heels. Sige, sir. Walk. Okay, tiyatila. Okay. Nakita natin?
Mm.
Okay. Katong gainan sa pag to nakita. Okay. Then, now sir is I want you to hop on one leg. So, puli-puli sir. Cedric atubang sir. Yes sir. Puli, ana-ana. Di sir itaas gid mo knees. Okay, sit down sir. Now I want you to we're going to perform the finger to nose test. So I want you to locate my nose sir, my finger sir, then point my finger then towards your nose tapos sir, so mag-anana ka sir while touching my finger, okay? Sige sir, touch my finger. Okay, to your nose. Okay, very good. Then we're going to perform the Romberg's test. So I want you to sit, so stand, sir. Then close your eyes. Then close, and then cross apart your arms. Okay, sir. With your feet together. Okay. Okay, sir. Good. Down. Now, you can wear your clothes, sir. So, we are now in the termination phase, so we're going to review the information gathered or obtained during the assessment and discuss the findings to the client. And at the same time, we're going to present for possible plans and for further teaching if health concerns are present. So, overall, sir, now we're going to review the findings that we had during the assessment. So, for the findings, sir, starting with your head, so your head's shape, size, and are normal. So, and as well as your hair, the hair distribution is normal. So, then your sense of smell is normal also. We haven't starting from your head towards your upper extremities. There were no abnormal findings or any unusual findings that we've gathered. Also in your lower extremities, sir, so wala kay edema. We haven't found any tenderness, masses, bulges, and so everything is normal, sir. So keep your healthy lifestyle, okay?
Okay, nurse.
And then next is you're going to measure client's understanding of the plan and the need for further teaching. So you're going to provide the client opportunity to ask and ask any questions or concerns. So do you have any questions, sir?
No.
So nakasabot lang ba ka sir sa atong findings, sir, nga wala kay mga unusual findings nga nakita?
Ay, nakasabot, nurse.
Okay. Then thank you, sir, for your cooperation. We are done with our assessment. You may go now, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, nurse.
So now we're going to perform hand washing or hand hygiene. So I'm using alcohol-based hand rub. And we're going to document the findings in the client's record. So that's it for head to toe assessment. I hope you learned something. Thank you and God bless.